Someday is finally here, and we're ready to sail beyond again, without compromise. Our crew is working to perfect every detail. All that's missing is you. So let's go. Discover a new collection of award-winning vacations from Celebrity Cruises.
Welcome to Tuesday Travel Chat. I'm one of your hosts, Julia.
I'm the other host, Bob. Welcome aboard.
We're so excited. We have Yolanda Shepard today from Celebrity Cruises, and she is going to talk all about their restart in the Galapagos this summer. Plus, we're going to retouch on Greece and the Caribbean. But first, Bob, let's get to the news.
Perfect. Well, the good news is, wherever you travel now, if you're coming back to the United States, you don't have to run around looking for a doctor to give you a COVID test. There is a self-test that has been approved by the CDC for you to use at a hotel, wherever you're staying before you come to the United States. It's $24 per person, and there are some restrictions with it, but it makes it get a lot less complicated. So that's a great move towards getting travel a little bit going back to normal.
Especially with a lot of the countries requiring short time windows.
Yes.
I mean, if you're able to do it yourself, this is going to make it so much easier.
Right, because the U.S. requires you to do it within 3 days of return. So this is perfect. It looks like it's a game changer for travel. So I'm very happy about that. And next, Europe is getting ready to reopen. President Ursula von der Leyen, who is the commissioner president of the EU, has said that they are on track to reach 70%, which is their herd immunity by this summer. So a lot of the different countries are opening or planning to start opening come this summer. That's really good news from the EU. Cities and beaches are opening all over.
Well, and now let's talk about England.
Yes, England, the lockdown is easing. People are able to go into pubs now. We're looking at hopefully getting U.S. citizens who are vaccinated into the UK without any quarantine. That should be coming up. Check here next Tuesday. I hope we should have some good news by then.
And also, speak of Greece, which is Celebrity. We're doing all kinds of promotions with Celebrity. More good news with Greece.
Good sign, public beaches are open just in time for the season. What do people go to the Greek Isles for? The beaches. Now they're open for everybody.
And something to pay attention to with cars.
If you plan on renting a rental car anywhere in the U.S. this summer, if you don't have reservations now, be prepared for sticker shock. Prices are going through the roof, especially in very popular tourist destinations. Reasons given for that are, number one, most of the car rental companies dumped a lot of their fleet last year, sold it because that's what they normally do. There's a chip manufacturing issue, which is causing production of cars to be slowed down here in the United States and around the world. So it's leaving the fleets a little short. They don't want to spend the money yet until they know that it's coming back. So, but we do have a little workaround. If you call your Go Travel agent, we can sort of help you get around that.
Exactly. And planning early. Planning early is key.
Yes. Plan early.
Make sure you have that car.
We're seeing prices 4 to 5 times what a price normally is for a one-day rental. So,
yes,
that's my news of the week.
Well, fantastic. Thank you, Bob. I think it's time to bring on Yolanda. What do you think?
I think so. I love having Yolanda on board. She has such great energy.
How are you, Julia and Bob? Thank you for having me.
I miss Yolanda.
Well, I want to let you know, Yolanda, I was on a call just a few days ago with your vice president, and suddenly they made this announcement that Galapagos is back, and I just couldn't. I was so excited when you said that you could join us because this is fresh, hot off the press. Talk to us.
Yes, it is hot off the press. Just last week, we announced that we are returning to cruising in the Galapagos Islands starting July 4th. This is truly going to be an Independence Day of all Independence Days. As Julia and Bob said, the time is now to plan. It's May. It's just less than 60 days away. Contact Bob or Julia, call the office, secure that all-inclusive experience to the off-the-beaten-path itinerary of the Galapagos Islands. Can't wait to show you just a bit more when we get started.
Yes, we're very excited about the Galapagos.
Well, take it away, Yolanda.
Sounds good. So, next slide. Thank you again for having me go travel. Yolanda Shepard, Market Sales Manager for Celebrity Cruises in the East region. We've been down in the Galapagos since 2004. And as you know, we've been suspended for sailing for just a little bit over a year. But we truly have been celebrating over the last few weeks. Every single week, something new has come down. And just as Julia said, last week we announced that we are returning to sailing in the Galapagos Islands. Uncharted territory awaits you, July 4th. Next slide, Julia. So as you can see, Celebrity Cruises offers 3 beautiful vessels that takes you to the off-the-beaten path. The Celebrity Flora, 100-guest, yacht-style experience solely built for the Galapagos Islands. Absolutely state-of-the-art experiences that you will have when you book the Celebrity Flora. There's the Celebrity Expedition that holds 48 passengers, still intimate, open, airy spaces, all-inclusive experience to take you to see that beautiful blue-footed booby. And then there's the Exploration. Take that exploration experience, just small, intimate opportunity for 16 passengers, a family, yours. Love those animals? Truly, the Galapagos Islands is exactly where you want to be. We offer that 9-night experience that gives you that 1 night in Quito to enjoy the colonial city. Phenomenal opportunities for historical connections, truly immersing yourself into the destination. And if you're wanting those additional nights of possibly doing an 11-night or 16-night, contact Go Travel. Book your experience to the Galapagos Islands only on Celebrity. Next slide, Julia. So you're wondering, tell me about the experience I need to know from a health perspective, Yolanda. What about the COVID opportunities? What about my shots? I've been vaccinated, my PCR. Well, here's our timeline. Before you travel, you must have had your COVID shot 14 days before that. That second shot, fully vaccinated. We need you to provide us with the PCR test that's negative 3 days before you get on board the vessel. So if you're arriving into Quito, meet and greet right at the airport. Celebrity will whisk you onto your accommodations, hotel near to the airport. In-room dining will be provided for you. If you need to still get that PCR test, we will give you that opportunity to do so at the hotel. This will be at your own expense, but we do reassure you that you will get your results by express that next morning before you depart for your chartered flight.
Yolanda, I just have a question. I'm noticing you're not putting people in city center for right now. So
Correct.
basically, you're quarantining them at the hotel, or just is it an in-room dining? Is that just to prevent exposure from Ecuadorians to the Americans?
That's just an option that we've provided the guests as of giving them the option to choose to want to do open dining.
Okay.
We give them providing the option to just do in-room dining, prepare themselves, get acclimated to the overall experience of being in a new environment, the temperature, the culture, and then they're preparing themselves for the next
the altitude.
Physical quarantine, and definitely the altitude.
Okay,
remember,
thank you.
we do not recommend drinking on that first night to prepare yourself to get acclimated to the altitude. Lots of water. So you'll then be prepared to be transported in luxurious amenities and accommodations as you travel, solely dedicated on an exclusive flight that we use Avianca. You will get that same luxurious celebrity experience on the flight, and then you will land into Baltra, start whisking you away to your beautiful vessel of choice, the Flora expedition or exploration. Then, upon disembarkation, we will make sure that you take that antigen test that is required to return back to your respective country. You will then disembark, take your testing, and then you head home. Small questions about shore excursions. We want to make sure we notate that, and Bob may have questions as well. We will continue to offer small groups of 8. The Galapagos experience is all about that intimate opportunity for you to connect with your dedicated tour guide that will give you, your naturalist is his actual name, his or hers, and they will give you that undivided private attention that you're so well known for that we offer you on Celebrity when experiencing that with us. You'll visit Puerto Ayara as a dependent public health status. You'll also visit Moreno as a circumnavigation of the famous Kicker Rock. So small changes to our shore excursions, but they'll still be intimate. You'll still be in that group setting with your dedicated naturalist that will be your naturalist through the duration of your cruise. We are requiring masks on the mainland and during shore excursions, especially if that island is populated. It's mandatory. Bring those unique masks. Also, masks can be removed during your visit on a non-populated island. So again, Santa Cruz, we know that's populated. Bring your masks. If you're going down to Elizabeth Island, that may be a little bit different. Drop your mask. So those are the similarities and the differences. Next slide.
And Yolanda, I do want to just say, I think Celebrity has just really done a great job providing these easy to follow guidelines step by step, so you can really see what your experience is going to be. I think you guys have just really done one of the best jobs of all of the suppliers and really mapping it out. So I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
You made it very understandable.
You know, and it's all about the attention to detail. Thank you for that, Bob, as well, because we offer that just as a brand, the level of service. Why not also continue that communication process as we return to service so guests feel comfortable as they always have when booking and sailing with Celebrity? Thank you for that. The unique offer we want to provide you as our guests. Remember, the Galapagos is all included. And what we want to offer you is that air component, $750 air credit per person, which looking at air today will get you a great business air flight. Compare that, add that on to your cruise experience through Go Travel, and you're ready to go. On the next slide, you'll see if you're one of our famous loyalists, we thank you for being that Captain's Club member. We have an exclusive offer for you where we're offering you savings. We always want to offer and add value to your experience to continue having you come back with us. If you'd like additional details about that offer, reach out to Go Travel and they'll be happy to book you. I, as an exclusive in-love market sales manager with Go Travel, am throwing in a pair of leather passport holders for you if you're booking your Galapagos experience with Go Travel. We can't wait to have you on board. Someday is here. Next slide. Beyond. More space.
Don't we have a video to show first, Yolanda?
Yes, let's take a quick look at Celebrity Flora.
Okay, let's hit it. Before we go to Beyond.
Celebrity Cruises invites you to discover a corner of the world so unique, it's like you've left the planet altogether. The breathtaking Galapagos Islands. On a Celebrity Galapagos vacation, everything you need is included. Round-trip flights from Quito to the islands, transfers, luxury hotel stays, meals and beverages, land tours before and after your cruise, and shore excursions during your cruise. Your island adventures can work up an appetite. Flora offers both indoor and alfresco dining, and every menu is crafted by our Michelin-starred chef using fresh, locally sourced ingredients. The Galapagos Islands are some of the most stunning islands in the world, and Celebrity Flora is right at home here. Step aboard and experience an unforgettable, once-in-a-lifetime vacation.
Gorgeous.
Sure is. Especially the flora. The flora is.
Flora's gorgeous, isn't she? And
Yes.
just the detail and the beauty of
And
it.
she hadn't sailed very long, had she, when
She
we had to
not
shut down?
sailed very long, so this is almost like her coming out party again.
Well,
She gets
the last live presentation Go Travel gave was about the Galapagos, and the next week everything shut down. And we had about 70 people there ready. So we're going to be calling all of them again and saying, it's time.
It is time. Book through Go Travel. Contact them today. Remember that $750 air credit.
Yes.
Remember, it's all included. We just need you to make that phone call.
And you
those
can go
passport holders-
this
and
summer.
you can go July 4th. Yes, your passport holders and your passports await you. We can't
In
wait.
less than 60 days, you can be in the Galapagos.
Let's do it. Send us photos, and you can share it back with us. And then there's more beyond the Galapagos. So let's
Yes.
now head over to Europe and the Caribbean. We announced again 2 weeks ago. So every week there's something new. Beyond, we did a beautiful unveiling of her on our YouTube page. More space, more luxury, more connected. Celebrity Beyond. That next slide, Julia. So you can see with Beyond, Beyond is the sister to Celebrity Apex and Celebrity Edge. We stretched her just by 20 meters, adding an additional deck. This gives us more opportunity to develop open and airy spaces that the Edge series is so well known for. Designed in 3D, it gives guests that outward-facing experience. Show us the next slide, Julia. So the difference in Beyond, one, she's a beauty, just like her sisters, but she has a sleeker profile. She's offering more suites and more staterooms, 22 more suites for guests like yourselves to truly enjoy the retreat, and we'll talk about that in just a bit. 157 staterooms, more opportunity for open and airy spaces that we've become so comfortable with over the last year, and even 2 years before that, when we announced Celebrity Edge. It's all about the attention to detail with an outward-facing view. Next slide, Julia. So Celebrity Beyond, we added one additional deck. 17 decks of luxurious beauty. 128 feet wide. Guest capacity, 3,260 guests. So she will be our largest in capacity, but by far means she also reigns for being the most luxurious as well. So we'll have 1,646 in head count for staterooms and suites total. That's 179 more than our sister Edge and Apex. Next slide. The Retreat. All suites, all exclusive, all included. New design, private dining, private lounge space, deck size experiences, overarching pool spaces for you truly to bask out in the sun. Our butlers, our formerly known butlers, that is, their names are now our personal retreat host. It's all about that attention to detail, award-winning opportunities for you truly to immerse yourself into new luxury on board Celebrity. Next slide, Julia. So that sun deck, this is a highlight of what the retreat space looks like. Just take it all in 2 seconds. Luxury, detail, all exclusive, all included. 40% more space, outward-facing views, finishings, absolutely stunning. It's the way you vacation and you do it in luxury style, only on Celebrity Beyond. Capacity 292. The finishings from Kelly Hoppen are immaculate. Take a look at the next slide, Julia. Luminae.
Are we looking at a slide or a video?
The next slide.
The next slide, okay.
There we are.
Luminae. Fine dining. This is the private space for guests that are in the retreat. It's all about giving you the opportunity to truly enjoy being on board a vessel with an outward-facing view and enjoying luxury at every turning point. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Seating facing forward, outward-facing views, all about the attention to detail. Next slide, Julia. We can't wait to have you on board. Our new category on Beyond is Aqua Class Sky Suites. And if you haven't heard about Aqua Class, it is a spa experience unlike any other. Zen times 10. It's the attention to detail. It's yourself immersing yourself into tranquility, your own private dining space, your own private basking in luxurious tranquility space, and you're getting that for just you and your guest. Capacity is only 2, quantity is only 20. They will sell out soon. Contact Go Travel. Let's take a quick look at Celebrity Beyond. Beautiful, right? We partnered with Nate Burgess to create and design the beautiful sunset bar that you saw. Daniel Boulud will have his own dining venue on Le Voyage. So it's all about partnering with the right opportunities to bring luxury to life. Bob, did you have a question?
Well, I just want to say that whatever you book, remember, by May 30th, you get the 3 specialty dining experiences as well. So don't forget that. A $360 value per stateroom.
Yes. You cannot not mention Daniel Boulud without mentioning specialty dining.
Free!
For complimentary of us. Yes. So we are offering 3 nights of specialty dining, which you can choose Le Voyage as one of your nights to dine, to truly get to experience that award-winning culinary from Daniel Boulud. This is what we want you to enjoy. Luxury. It's simple. It's easy. It's always included on Celebrity. Celebrity Beyond will start sailing next year this time, April of 2022. We're just a week outside of April. We announced her on April 27th. She'll do a full season in Europe with amazing ports of call. And then she'll head over to Jersey. So for my Northerners, she will set sail in October from New Jersey, Bayonne, and come down to Fort Lauderdale to start her Caribbean season. Contact Go Travel for the in-depth itinerary details. As Bob mentioned, specialty dining for 3 nights, tips, Wi-Fi, and drinks, always included. We can't wait to have you on board Celebrity Beyond. Where are we going to next, Julia? Culinary. We're still here, Bob. Always an opportunity to show off our award-winning culinary. But this is an update. We've evolved and will continue to evolve. Since we've modernized our concept of what the brand is looking for in a client and what we want to offer, we always want everyone to feel like a guest. And when doing so, that encompasses luxury. So we've modified the nomenclature of what we call dining. It was formerly called traditional dining. Today, we now call it celebrity select dining. So if you call Bob and say, I need early dining, they're going to assign celebrity select dining early.
Right.
I need dining late. They'll announce celebrity select dining late is what they will assign you. If you're a millennium class, it'll be called celebrity select dining anytime. Same on edge class if you're wanting to dine anytime at your leisure. That's it. Simple, just like luxury. Next slide, Julia. And the one after that. So, just as a reminder, complimentary dining, we're offering you 3 nights specialty, but on Edge class, we offer you 4 dining rooms that are complimentary dining rooms as your main dining opportunity. 4. Not just one standard main dining room, 4 main dining rooms. And these are on our Edge class series. That's Edge, Apex, and Beyond. So you, as our client, will get to choose from a region of the world to dine according to your wishes. It's your palate's wish and our command. We can't wait to have you on board. Next slide, Julia. So someday is here. Summer is here. We kicked off the presentation with Galapagos starting July 4th. Where else are we going, Julia, this summer?
Greece.
We're going to Greece. Julia and Susan did a beautiful video giving in-depth details of what the ports of call that we visit will offer on Celebrity Apex. Beyond's sister, Edge's sister, she too had a very short opening when she came to service, and we were quickly shut down due to COVID. But she's returning starting in June. She will do a full round trip from Athens. Be sure to book through Go Travel for those intense ports of call. And I love it that you'll get to spend a full day in Athens before the ship departs, because it does not set sail until 8:30 that evening. It's all about destination immersion and then destination luxury. Back on board Celebrity Apex. Next slide, Julia. Another highlight of the ports of call. So from the Greek Isles to Cyprus, the Greek Isles of Israel, as they mentioned in their in-depth detailed video, be sure to watch that video and also contact Go Travel. And if you're booking Apex, once you've done your in-depth destination immersion, come back on board and enjoy those 3 nights of specialty dining that Bob talked about. Gotta love it.
Again, I want to repeat
3 nights.
those specialty. If you book now for these Greece itineraries, not only will you get the very best rate possible with the always included, but on top of that, exclusive 3 nights bonus, which is a $360 value per cabin, and that's exclusively with Go Travel. Contact your travel advisor with Go Travel, and they can hook you up with this, plus any pre or post experiences that you're looking for, flights, all of it. We can do it for you.
Yes.
Beautiful.
And insurance.
And insurance, travel insurance, the most important.
And passports, we're ready. I mean, it's a one-stop shop here.
Oh, that's true. The leather, the special celebrity passport holders. Yes.
Love it. Love it. Next slide. So Millennium, the Caribbean in our backyard. ABC Islands are truly the islands to touch. Truly put your beautiful hat on, come out with your sarong, hang out. This is what guests are wanting to do. Set sail on the beautiful beaches, Aruba, Bonaire, and Curacao. This is where our offer gets good. The ship doesn't depart until 10 p.m. Next slide, Julia. So you, as a guest, get to truly immerse yourself into the destination. If you're coming in the day of, insurance is not required by St. Martin. If you're coming in a few days before the ship departs, insurance will be required from St. Martin. That's
And
in
Yolanda,
addition to your travel insurance. Yes.
on the travel insurance, you have to be very specific. It does have to have a part that is involved that says they will pay for you to stay for 14 days if you should test positive and you have to stay in a resort for 14 days. You want to make sure your insurance covers that portion of the trip as well.
Thanks for that. Thank you for that. And Bob at Go Travel would be the right person to contact to be sure that you have everything covered under that insurance. Also, as a note on Athens, your guests, U.S. guests, must fill out the form that is now required before you enter into Athens. So again, Go Travel will assist you with those details.
Yes.
Next slide. Transfers are now available. Just want to be sure that you know that. Guests can also, as yourselves, will book directly through Go Travel to get those transfers for you. And if your family is looking to go in a group environment, we have discounted rates. We'd love for you to reach out to Go Travel to take your family on that summer vacation before those kids head back to school in August. Inside and Ocean View rates are also available. Next slide, Julia. So here is where the offer gets really good for those families that are looking to go to St. Martin this summer. June, next month, it's very close in, but we love to offer you free air. June and August sailings, 2021, Millennium out of St. Martin, exclusively for Go Travel, free airfare. You must book a veranda or higher cabin.
Yeah.
Free airfare, tips, Wi-Fi, drinks, 3-night specialty dining.
Thank you for mentioning it.
Plus an additional $100 onboard credit. Did I mention it, Bob? Did I mention it?
You mentioned it. You did good, my friend. You did. I'm very proud of you. I'm just bursting inside.
Package. That's always included. That's luxury.
Yes.
Airfare, tips, Wi-Fi, drinks, dining, award-winning dining, and onboard credit. Contact Go Travel now. You must book by May 30th to take advantage of this offer.
These
and for our guests that are looking,
I'm sorry. These prices are in most cases better than what some all-inclusive resorts are charging for the summer. I'm not going to mention where, but when you look at all-inclusive resorts and all-inclusive cruising, the cruising is a better value.
Thank you for that. And Millennium has been modernized.
Yes.
Her onboard offerings are aligned with the beautiful Celebrity Edge. We promise you, you will enjoy the luxurious experience that you're so well used to when you vacation with Celebrity.
Yes.
Next slide, Julia. 20% offerings on select pre-cruise items. If you're looking to do your pre-cruise shore excursions, book some extra fun things on board. There's an additional savings on select sale dates. Next slide, Julia. You can get tongue twisted on that one. And also right for Independence Day. Remember, Celebrity Edge and Celebrity Equinox are still slated to go out of Fort Lauderdale as we know it today. We are suspended through June 30th. Our goal is to be back in the water in July. Don't wait for that last minute to book your Celebrity Edge or Equinox experience. Go Travel still has that offer out there. Question.
Well, Yolanda, I also want to make sure if something does happen where you can't sail, there's always the option of a refund or a future cruise credit. You're not losing your money. You're not losing your investment in your vacation. If you book now, you're going to get better prices. Don't look at it as if it cancels. Just look at it as you're protected if it does.
Absolutely. Julia, next slide will talk to exactly what, the next one actually, if you're okay with that. Talking quickly on our COVID, just as Bob said, if you book, we're covering you. You can cancel up to 48 hours before you sail with the best offer guarantee. We'll offer you 100% of a future cruise credit, or if it's a refund, you get your refund back. Insurance is assurance in every single case.
Yes.
We offer full details as far as our COVID assistance. Our FAQs give you details and understanding of what we're offering on board. As we mentioned, every week, we're constantly updating anything related to our protocols on board as we stay closely connected with the CDC. We stay closely also connected with our travel partners so that way you as a guest are always informed. Next slide, Julia. Thank you for that, Bob. As a reminder, vaccination is required. Guests 18 and older must be vaccinated to cruise. Guests must provide a PCR test of negative within 5 days of cruising. And in the case of the Galapagos, it's within 3. It is a requirement. So we want to make sure that you are aware. As our protocols continue to evolve, we will continue to update Go Travel. Questions, comments? Next slide.
Again, if you have any questions for Yolanda while we're here, be sure to type them in the comment section so we can ask her here live.
I would like to touch on back-to-back updates.
Mm-hmm. Oh, good.
Many of you, as our great guests, want to take those extended vacations. I want to join you, as does Bob and Julia. Dusts are on our luggage. This luggage is here. But unfortunately, at this time, as we continue to return to service, we are doing it in phased approaches. We are not offering back-to-backs at this time. We do welcome them in 22, but at this time, we're only doing it on an itinerary by itinerary basis without any back-to-back opportunities.
So, Yolanda, does that include both Athens sailings as well as Caribbean sailings?
Yes, it does.
So if you spent a week in Greece, you could go back on the ship, technically.
Technically, because
Just saying.
I don't even know where we are over here. Is this anything?
Yolanda, while we're still on the topic of the safety, did you want to show the video of the filtration on your ship?
Yes. So as we continue to talk about that, and thank you for that, unlike many of our competitors, whether it be land or air, Celebrity Cruises, Royal Caribbean Group, has prided itself in saying we've replaced our HVAC air filtration systems. Take a quick look. Healthy at sea is what will always be.
Yolanda, I'd just like to make one comment. I don't know if people caught it. Your cabin air is changed every 5 minutes, and in the public, it's every 3 minutes. The entire volume of a room is changed in 3 minutes.
3 minutes.
God, if I wore a hairpiece anymore, it'd be gone in that.
Outside.
That's
where it'll go. Yeah, that's where it'll go.
That's what happened. We do the same thing here.
is a level of detail that we are taking and will continue to take. Our ships have always been clean. We've prided ourselves in having high NPC scores, and this only elevates the level of service that we welcome to have our guests on board. We cannot wait. Here's a highlight in the timeline. If you're traveling to St. Martin and also Athens on Celebrity Millennium or Celebrity Apex. So this just highlights, again, guests 18 and older must be vaccinated. Get that vaccination shot 14 days, fully vaccinated, both doses, or the one if you're doing the Johnson. And then also having that negative PCR test. Guests then show that testing, guests get on board the terminal, enjoy their voyage, come back. That antigen test that you're going to need to take to get back into your respective country, we cover that, just as you're reminded. And again, you then disembark and you're heading home. Next slide, Julia. So as we mentioned, we have this level of detail for you through Go Travel. We want you to feel comfortable when you're booking your cruise. Future cruise certificates are of the uttermost importance. Don't forget you have that credit out there. Contact Go Travel to book and get those 3 nights of specialty dining. We're cooking. Just as a highlight, just to remind you that we're canceled again through June, but we want to give you as our guests the options to utilize your future cruise credit, and then just the scheduling of booking. Next slide, Julia. And a reminder of our exploration sailings of those specific ones that have been canceled if you're using your future cruise credit or lifting and shifting. Final slide, Julia. Let's open it up for some Q&A.
Bob, it's on you.
It's on me. Of course it is. Is there cabin capacity if a family is traveling? Is it only cabin for 2, or are you allowed to do a quad cabin?
Great question. You are allowed to do a quad cabin. We do welcome families. That still is within our 50% capacity.
Okay. And on the ship, how are they handling like the kids clubs and things like that?
That's a great question. With Celebrity, we've always had a minimum capacity in our kids program.
Okay.
With us still at the 50% capacity, that is also included when it comes to the number of kids that we will have in our program.
All right, very good. And for the free air, is that including the 3rd or 4th guest in a room if you had that, or is the airfare additional for them?
Great question. That's for 1st and 2nd guest only.
Okay, good.
3rd and 4th will be at full charge of the guest.
Okay, and that also applies to the 3 specialty night dinings. It's only for the 1st and 2nd guest, correct?
Absolutely.
Okay, very good.
3rd
Get 2 cabins.
Guests, if they're children, 3rd and 4th guests, they're at a reduced rate anyway with our specialty dining. Right. So that's a benefit. And another bonus of the free air for Millennium St. Martin sailings is that it's from any gateway. It must be booked through Flights by Celebrity, which we know you'll do that anyway.
Yes. Now, for the air to the Apex, was there was there a $6.99 airfare?
Airfare is coming in as low as $6.99.
Okay.
Absolutely, as low as $6.99 a person, and it could be very much so lower depending upon the gateway.
Yeah, because I know for someone who in this room, well, not in the room, but at Go Travel, who's traveling, because she's going before, the airfare was quite a lot higher for Coach Air. So definitely take advantage of the air. And you could also possibly do a small deviation, possibly, if you want to commit a day or 2 ahead.
Yes.
So we know how to do that. We know how to do that.
You can post if you wanted to. Go Travel will help you with that as well.
Definitely.
That deviation.
Definitely. And with the Beyond coming, there's going to be some great values out there at this point. Just to let you know, people, with with Celebrity, we have over 500 dedicated group dates. Group dates that are in some cases up to 20 to 25% lower than current FIT pricing. And those rates are refundable fares, not the non-refundable fare. So call us. Ask us to help you. We can get you on the ship and save you money. Call one of your 7 Go Travel offices, 2 in North Carolina, 5 in Central Florida. But
And
definitely.
Bob, you're using all kinds of crazy jargon, FIT, all of these things.
FIT is individual.
Essentially,
get you booked.
Essentially, we have these dates available with great rates, better than you can get anywhere, and better than if you don't have to go with a group. You can go as an individual or with your own party, and it's just what we call it is those group rates.
It's group price savings for individual travelers.
Yes.
Yeah. Yolanda, I think this offer is fantastic. Between having a travel advisor to guide you along the way, having Celebrity Cruises who has really done all their homework for every step of the process, laying it out there for us, mapping it every step of the way, you can travel this summer to some fantastic places. You can cruise again. There's so many wonderful things, plus all of this extra savings with this partnership between Celebrity and Go Travel. Win-win. Call your advisor and let's get you booked for this summer.
The value is in the luxury that we offer. It's here and it's affordable. We can't wait to have you on board. We cannot wait to have you on board.
We can't wait to get on board. I can't wait to get on board.
Done.
I'm ready.
Ready.
Well, thank you so much, Yolanda. Thank you, Bob. Thank you, everybody who's joining us today. We appreciate all your time putting into to explain all the details, continuously updating us, and we can't wait to get back on a celebrity ship. So until next time, until next Tuesday. Thank you.
All right, thank you all, Yolanda. Again, thank you so very much.
Thank you so
very
much.
much.
Have a great day.
Bye-bye.
Yes,
someday is here.